Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here for some time, welcome back. So today I want to share with you guys how to transition your makeup from daytime to nighttime. So this is like for you, like if you're in the office, if you work, or even if you don't work, but then you wear like your everyday natural makeup during the day, but then you want to take it up a notch and transition to, to go meet your girlfriend, or to go for a date, or to go out with your colleagues for drinks, whatever it is. So I want to show you how to transition your daytime natural everyday makeup into nighttime glam makeup. But I want to show you how to do this without, first of all, having to carry your entire makeup stash to work, and second of all, without you having to go to the bathroom and making yourself up from scratch. I don't want you to remove everything that you have on and start afresh. And third, time also. You can transition your daytime to nighttime in just 5 minutes, in under 5 minutes, or under 10 minutes. If you're a beginner, let's say under 10 minutes. But if you're your way around makeup, then under 5 minutes you should literally just be from natural everyday to full on glam. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is my makeup bag, and all the things that I need to transition are in here. And you guys can see the bag isn't even so packed, so that you have carried my entire makeup stash. It's not packed. You need very few things to transition, and I am going to show you exactly what you need. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the eyes now for everyday. And by the way, guys, I have an everyday makeup look. In case you want to know what this whole look is all about, you can check that out. To do eyes first, eyeshadows can have so much fallout, so you need to take care that what you've already done on your face stays that way, without you having to wipe everything off and start afresh. So you're going to need to carry your loose powder, your compact powder, any kind of powder you have, and your applicator, whether you apply it with a sponge or a brush. You need to carry at least that one thing. And what you want to do is just kind of press a good amount of powder under your eyes, just so that in case there's any fallout, it catches the fallout, and then you just wipe it off. You can also do this with a what do you call this, setting powder. So I'm just placing this under my eyes, a good amount, such that there's excess. Oh, and guys, this video won't be under 5 minutes because I'm sharing tips and I'm showing you guys. But when you actually do it, it'll be under 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, so for my eyeshadow look today, I'm going to be using this shimmer strips. This is like a highlighter palette that has like all these shimmery shades. So since we're transitioning into the night, of course, you want to look, I don't know, shimmer. Now is the time to use shimmer, let me put it that way. And it's good to like use things that double up as other things, meaning instead of carrying now an eyeshadow separate and then you have your highlighter separate, you could just use your highlighter for your eyeshadow as well, just to avoid carrying so many things and looking like you're moving out. So I am going to put a bit of shimmer on my eyes, but just for the shimmer to stand out, what I will do is put a little bit of concealer on my lid, because what that helps with is it helps your shimmer pop, Okay, so I'm not gonna set it or anything. I don't want to complicate life. The shimmer that we're using is what's gonna set it. So I'm gonna take this nice rose goldy tone here, and I'm gonna use my fingers. You don't want to complicate things when you're transitioning. You want to make your life as easy as possible, so you don't want to carry your eye brushes and stuff. So I am just using my finger and putting that on my lid. So as you're approaching the crease when you're applying this shimmer shade, try and go in with a lighter hand, just so that it appears like there's this gradient effect and it appears blended, such that you actually don't need like a brush to blend the transition color you had during the day with your shimmer color. So yeah, it looks nice, it looks pretty blended. And then the next thing that is going to take your look way up is eyeliner, eye pencil, whatever you want to call it. So what you want to do is now line your lower waterline. It's really what's going to make your look stand out. Now also during the day, in case you tight line, then you might also want to slap on a thicker layer of liner at the top. And if you like cat eyes, you could also go with a cat eye, although that will not be under 5 minutes. So I'm not gonna do a cat eye, I'm just going to put a thicker layer on top and a layer under. Boom, we're already looking like we're going out tonight. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish off the eye look with just some mascara. You don't have so much time to transition from day to night, so I don't know if you think you really want to be fully glam and you're quick at putting on fake lashes, you can go ahead and do that, but it's not a must. You can still look really glam without it. You just need a good mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Volum Xpress mascara. Now your mascara during the day sometimes can get really hard, and you might need to get a wipe and kind of just gently, remove it without touching the rest of your makeup, and then put on a fresh coat on your top and bottom lashes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a wipe and just very gently try to remove as much of that mascara from during the day as possible. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is, you remember the powder we had put so that there's no fallout, and from what I can see in the mirror there was fallout, so at least the powder caught that. So I'm kind of just wiping off that powder with the fallout. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set the rest of the face, just because you'll probably get a bit oily throughout the day, and also you want your foundation to last for however long you'll be out during the night. So you can just lightly dust over some powder over your foundation. Now at this point also, something else you can do if you have time, or if you really want to look like extra glam, is you can do some contouring. So you just take okay, first of all, what I would say, don't use cream products on top of everything, because you're gonna look extremely cakey. So what you can do is just take a powder that's deeper than your skin tone and just go into your cheekbones and on the perimeter of your face. My camera has cut me off. Wow, where to go? I was just showing how I contoured my face, because you want to add some definition to your face, but it's not a step you have to do, honestly. It's just, I'm just being extra. So if you want to contour, I would suggest you go the powder contour route. So use a deeper powder than your skin tone and just go into your cheekbones and on the perimeter of your face, just to really make your cheekbones pop and just define your face. So that's what I did. I used this black Opal deluxe finishing powder, and this is in dark. Is it in dark or deep? Dark. It's in the shade dark. And I just put it in my cheekbones and on the perimeter of my face. And that's more or less it for the face. That's all you do. You just refresh it with a bit of powder and do contouring if you want to. And then this is something that I would definitely advocate for, is setting spray, because you need to mesh everything together. The new powders you've added, you need to mesh those together. So Setting spray, I think, is something that you should definitely have if you want to transition. It'll just make you feel so refreshed, and it'll also give your makeup some life. Your old makeup that you've had the whole day will get some life breathed into it. Oops. Mine is ending, which is why it's just spraying very funnily. Now, remember what I was saying about multi-purpose? So I'm going to go in and refresh my highlight, which usually by this point, especially for this highlight, has usually really dulled down. So I really want to brighten that up. So this is the same thing I used for my eyeshadow, and it's what I am now going to use on my face. But I'm just gonna use my fingers, honestly, because I feel like there's no way I would carry a fan brush or a highlighting brush. So I'm just gonna use my fingers. And I'm also putting some on the Cupid's bow. And that's actually it for the face. Like you guys have seen, I've literally not done the most when it comes to my face. I've done so little for my face. So for nighttime, for the lips, now is the time to bring out those bright colored lipsticks. If you have like a nice bold red lip, or all these dark lipsticks that, you know, look a bit off when you wear them during the day at work, or they call a lot of attention, in the night, this is now the time to wear them. So I'm going to be using this dark one by Wet n Wild. I think it's called Video Vixen. Yeah, I think it's called Video Vixen. So that's what I'm going to use. So if you had like a nude lip during the day, of course you're going to need a wipe again, just to take it off gently. You need a wipe for sure. So you don't want to layer lipsticks, of course. You want to start on a clean slate. So use your wipe, remove your nude lipstick, and then get now into your main lipstick. So that is basically it for the makeup look. Now you can of course switch out your earrings for more out there earrings for the night, and then you're actually good to go. Fix your hair, change wigs, yo. Can even change wigs if you want. But that's basically it for the makeup look. Super simple, super quick. And voila, that is how you transition. So this is now like a proper nighttime makeup look. And the thing is, you didn't even spend much time, and you literally didn't carry so much makeup, you know, like a whole stash of makeup to do this. And before I leave, let me leave you guys with a few tips that I wrote down. You know, I like writing down things so I don't forget. So like the first thing is you should wear a long wearing foundation. Like in the morning now, like when you're doing your everyday makeup look, your natural makeup look, go for a foundation that's long wearing. Like the one I have on right now is Revlon Color Stay. I think it claims to stay for 24 hours. So go for foundations that claim to be long wearing. You don't want to wear something that by the time it's 4 p.m., 5 p.m. and you want to go and transition, you're looking like a hot mess. So go for something a bit more long wearing. And then also, of course, carry wipes, because you're going to need to remove your lipstick if you had any. You're also going to need to remove your mascara so as to put a fresh coat. Oh, and then setting spray. I feel like setting spray is really just going to make you feel refreshed, and it's also going to make your makeup feel refreshed. And then all the powder things you're going to add, it's just going to make them mesh with what you had on already. So setting spray, setting spray, setting spray, just have that for sure. Another tip is the multi-purpose thing. So like what I've done is I have some highlighter palette here, and I've used the same shade for my lids as I have for the rest of my face, and it can be vice versa. So if you have like a single eyeshadow or just a small palette that has shimmery shades, you could use that for your eyeshadow, and then use those same eyeshadows just to add an extra highlight to the rest of your face, to add some glow. And then also, and I think I've mentioned this in the video, is don't layer cream products over what you already have, because you're just going to look cakey. You're going to end up looking really, really cakey. So if you want to add something, you're adding powder products and in a very light manner, and then sealing them in with setting spray so that they mesh with everything else. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more tips you want to share about, you know, changing your makeup look faster from daytime to nighttime, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.